Good evening, folks, and happy Monday night. We are here in Montreal at the Mammoth Center here in Quebec as the New York Empire stroll into town, ready to take on the Montreal Mammoths here in Game 1 of our Monday night doubleheader. We are ready to go. Warm-ups are done, ready to go here, and it'll be kicked away by New York. Clarkson now with the puck into the zone. He'll lose the puck. Ryba to the point. And puck will exit the zone now. Holenbeck retreats. Gets it up ice to Kovalov. Kovalov pounded there at the blue line. Ely with the puck. Ely will retreat. Advance up ice to Shakestead. He'll lose the puck. Rayo Hennenen's going to be tripped up by Lars Shakestead. Ryba now on it for New York. Ryba bumped off the puck and he'll be touched there by Montreal, and we'll get the tripping call here on Lars Shakestead. McIntyre against Lackinen now. McIntyre wins it back. Holenbeck with the shot blockered away. McIntyre one-timer there. Paul then shouldered away. Paul cross ice to Kovalov. Holenbeck kicked out there. Vincent flipped out. Paul trying to dig it out. Kovalov now to Paul. Edmund Paul now to Holenbeck. Up to Barron. Turned over there. Partanen now up ice. Minute gone on the power play for New York. To the front to Lackinen. Shot goes wide. Shakestead now. He'll lose the puck. Shakestead to the middle. Can't get a shot away. One-timer denied there. Kovalov to Barron. To Kovalov. Kovalov to the front. Now Holenbeck. Barron will lose the puck. And now Paul. Paul to the middle. To Barron. To Kovalov. Denied by Zavina. And no hold right there. So thank you for joining us here for Game 1 of our Monday Night Doubleheader. Hope you didn't miss us too much over the weekend, as no games. We have 2 coming up for you tonight. A great game here, especially in the Canada division. 3 teams from Canada playing tonight. So we have the Montreal Mammoths here, currently trailing Toronto by 4 points. And then the 2 teams that are ahead of them or tied with them, Calgary and Toronto, will meet later tonight in Toronto, the RBC Center. New York with an opportunity here in the America division to jump back into second place. In the America division, still trailing by Detroit. Face off one by Hennenen, and it'll be denied, or 1-2 Hennenen, I should say, and Zavina able to hold that. Clarkson against Shakestead now. Clarkson wins it back. Hennenen with a shot goes wide. Kovalov glove by Zavina. Hughes to Sokolov. Sokolov to the red line. Ocho denied there. Shakestead, they're going to be denied by Anderson. Otto Anderson in net once again for New York. Tied up there, and now Michelson will take it away. Michelson up ice to DiFolino. DiFolino retreats. And it'll be taken in by Mikhailov. Puck going to be flipped in. Holenbeck will have it. Holenbeck up ice to Michelson. Michelson loses the puck there. And now Hennenin will have it. Hennenin to DiFolino. DiFolino, glove there by Zavina, and he'll hold 14 and a half minutes left here in the first. The Empire and the Mammoths currently knotted up at 0. De Laurent against Nash, and it'll be won by Partanen. Puck will come on net to Zavina. He'll get it out. Puck comes back, and he'll kick it to Partanen. Kylov buried there in the neutral zone. Hollenbeck now with it. Hollenbeck across the red line, enters the zone. Gottfried Hollenbeck with it. Retreats, now to Nash. Over to DiFolino, and it goes wide of the target. De Laurent up ice to Mikhailov. Mikhailov to the middle, unable to get something through. Anderson holds it right there at the post, and he'll keep it out of the net. Dubois against Tito Westbrook. And Westbrook able to win it away. Lindholm over to Paul. Up ice to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov will get the red line. Unable to get it deep, though. Goes cross ice to Winters. Over to Dubois. Dubois to the red line. Then enters the zone. Dubois to the middle. Can't get anything through. Babcock with a shot denied. Vincent will have it. No, Kuznetsov looking to clear. Dubois over to Kovalev. He'll lose the puck. Paul to Kuznetsov. Up to Westbrook. Emil Barron with the puck. He'll reverse cross ice to Paul and now to Westbrook. Tito Westbrook across the blue line. Pauses, turns it over to Vincent. Vincent loses the puck there. Puck will be flipped in. Now Paul will have it. Paul to Barron, now to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov to the middle, loses the puck there. Retreat into the neutral zone, and now Westbrook will enter the zone. They'll continue to battle there. Hollenbeck walks down the boards over to Kovalov, denied there by Zavina, and he'll hold right there. Face off here, Clarkson wins it back to Hennenin, shot goes wide. Andre and Brewster up ice to Lackinen. Lackinen ahead to Stephenson. Stephenson still with the puck, and now Lackinen will get it to Ely, who will enter. Ely to the middle. Stephenson unable to get a shot through, and Clarkson will have it to Ryba. They'll battle there, and then will be sent deeper, where Stephenson will be able to pick it up. Ely loops around the net, gets it over to Ann Brewster, and Brewster to Shakestead. Lars Shakestead into the middle, kicked out there by Anderson. Hollenbeck advanced to Kovalov, over to Ryba. Ryba tried to get it to the middle, and Acho intercepts. Turned over there, Clarkson to Ryba, denied there in front, and Clarkson able to poke that one home. Shakestead with the face-off win back to Hughes. Franz Shakestead in, kicked out there by Anderson. Up to Michelson. Michelson to DiFolino. DiFolino denied there, and then Nash puts it just wide. DiFolino to Michelson. To Nash. To Crew. DiFolino to Nash. Michelson. Shot denied there by Zavina. Partanen now with a 1-0 lead here for New York. Cesar Clarkson with a big goal here for New York, the icebreaker tonight. Partanen tries to drag to the middle, and Crew will take it away. They'll battle forward there in the corner. Now Sokolov with it. He'll lose the puck. Romander's now on it. Over to Nash. To Michelson. Partanen now with it. He'll get it up ice to Shakestead. Shakestead loses the puck. DiFolino flips it in, where Lyndon Winters will be able to pick it up for Montreal. Vincent now with it. Retreats to Winters. Turned over. McIntyre shot goes wide. McIntyre then turns it over. Franz Shegstead, pressed there by McIntyre. Tried to kick it up the board, and now Winters will have it. Winters to Duda. Pours Duda across the blue line. Duda. And now Paul will have it. Edmund Paul advance up ice to Kovalov. Kovalov to Clarkson, the lone goal here tonight. Cesar Clarkson with a chance, doesn't get through. Mikhailov kicks it deeper behind his own net where Winters will be able to pick it up. He'll get it up to De Laurent. De Laurent turns. Goes cross ice. And now Duda to Winters. Winters kept in by Ryba. Clarkson retreats for a step. Gets to the middle. Kovalov can't get a shot through, and Vincent will take it away. Kovalov tries to get it up ice, and Vincent will take it. Vincent to Ely. Over to Shegstead. Shegstead tries to drag to the middle. Shegstead can't get a shot through, and Lindholm will take it away. 2.5 left here in the first. Paul to Kovalov. Kovalov pulls up. Tries to kick it further down the boards, and Stephenson will have it, and a penalty coming up here on Montreal. So a holding call, or no, interference, excuse me. It's going to be the call on Boris Duda. Face-off won there by Montreal. McIntyre to the middle, can't get a shot through. Barron to the middle, can't get a shot on net. And now a penalty here on New York, so we'll go a minute 42, basically the rest of the period of 4-on-4 play. So Westbrook now will face off against De Laurent, and it will be won by Montreal, but then sent out of the zone as the puck goes behind him. Brewster out of the zone. Sokolov now to Ely. Ely to the middle, kicked out there by Anderson. Sokolov tries to carry to the middle. Ely will pick it up on the other side. Comes out from behind the goal line, tries to get us to the front, and it'll be taken away. Barron with it. Neil Barron to the red line, now to Westbrook. Tito Westbrook pauses, gets to the middle. Now Victor Lindholm. Lindholm to the point to Holenbeck, denied there. Puck will come out of the zone. Emil Barron now with it. Emil Barron to the middle, and Ely picks it off. Acho now. Acho to the red line. Can't get it deep. Westbrook will pick it off right there at the New York bench. They'll continue to battle. They make sure they stay with just 4 men on the ice. Puck will be flipped in. Stephenson with it. With 1 second. And that'll end the period right there. So about 16 seconds of power play time for Montreal. When the second period does start, we will head to the first intermission. Lone goal by Cesar Clarkson right here in tight, able to beat Jake Zavina. So we'll rejoin you here for the second period right after a quick break. All right, welcome back. We are here at the Mammoth Center in Montreal. I am Les Talk, happy to be with you here on a Monday night as we return to action after a 2-day hiatus. We are here with Game 1 of Monday night doubleheader of PIHANA hockey. De Laurent picks that pass off. Montreal will then enter offside. Just about 8 seconds left here on the power play for Montreal, won by New York. Heading in retreats in the neutral zone. He pressed to the boards and the power play comes to an end. Michelson will flip in deep. Puck picked up by Yevgeny Ely. Michelson behind the net to Nash. Can't get the shot on net. Ocho now with it. Ocho over to De Laurent. De Laurent up ice to Sokolov. Sokolov will flip it deep. And puck will be offside as Hughes tried to pin it in the zone but was unable to hold it there. Face off here. Ely against Clarkson. Top line against top line. Now that we are back to 5-on-5 play here. Lackinen enters the zone. Tried to get to the middle. Ely shot denied there by Anderson and a hold right there. De Laurent against Clarkson now. De Laurent wins it back. Vincent to the point to Winters. Goes cross ice to Mikhailov. Now to Vincent. To Duda. Force Duda to the middle. Can't get a shot through. Winters to Vincent. Back to Winters. To Mikhailov in the high slot to Vincent. Those three just continue to play catch. And now a penalty on Sly Kovalov. Going to be guilty of a slash here. So now face-off coming here. Lackinen against Westbrook. Lackinen wins it back. Shagstead pressed there by Hollenbeck. Kicks it up the boards. Lackinen unable to gather it in. Shagstead, across to Dubois, and it's denied by Anderson. Shagstead with a chance. Now Dubois skates in. Vincent to Lackinen. Lackinen shot goes wide. Looks like it was blocked. Dubois, and then Shagstead off the post. Now one will clang all the way to the boards. Hollenbeck able to clear that puck. Partonen to Vincent. Vincent up to Dubois. Now to Lackinen. Lackinen across the blue line. Lackinen pauses. Dubois can't get to the middle. Puck loose there. Now Westbrook will have it. Westbrook to the middle. Loses it. And now Shagstead. 2-on-1 brewing here. And a great back check there by DiFolino, able to pick off that pass. Vincent to Shagstead. He'll lose the puck. Now Dubois will have it. Mark Dubois across the blue line to the middle of Lackinen. Shot can't get through, and Anderson will hold that one right there. Ely against Nash now. 27 seconds left here. Lindholm unable to clear, and now Nash will be able to clear to the neutral zone. Hughes to Ely. Ely loses the puck, then gets bumped off by Lindholm. Kept in by Hughes. Great keep there. Ocho over to Hughes. Now Ely to Sokolov with a chance. And it's kicked out there by Anderson. Ocho over to Hughes. To Sokolov. Can't get a shot through. Paul now to Nash as the power play comes to an end for Montreal. As they continue to struggle here. They've been playing just kind of up and down hockey as of lately. It is Montreal. Ryba with the puck behind the net. Can't get anything to the front. Puck loose there. Kovalov up high to Paul. Paul tries to backhand it down, and now Ely with the takeaway. Ely, he's going to have a break. Yevgeny Ely in alone. And just tried to surprise Anderson. Didn't make a move, just went for the shot, and it was the last second off the tip of the blocker by Anderson. Lindholm retreats, goes up ice. Clarkson going to be pounded into the boards there just inside the blue line. Vincent over to Winters. Winters to Dubois. And then a trip coming up here. So it looked like Crew might have taken a bit of a dive, but they are going to call the trip on Brandon Babcock here. Face off here now. Kovalev against McIntyre. And Vincent going to be able to flip that one all the way out. Kuznetsov to Kovalov. Kovalov retreats. Up ice to McIntyre. McIntyre to the red line. And then hammered there. Sakari Partanen will flip that one all the way in. Picked up by Kuznetsov. Up to Kovalov. Kovalov loses the puck for a second. Now Barron will have it. Barron hammered there. Mikhailov now with it, and he will flip it all the way in. Alexei Kuznetsov now to Kovalov. Kovalov over to Heinonen. To Barron. Barron now to McIntyre. McIntyre over to Kovalov. Shot blocked there by Zavina, and he'll hold. Nope, he'll keep play going, excuse me. Puck loose in the corner. Barron up the boards to Heinonen. Kuznetsov down the boards to McIntyre. To Barron. Partanen now to Mikhailov. Kovalov now with it across the red line into the zone. Kuznetsov to McIntyre. Barron then denied by Zavina. Clarkson against Lackinen. De Laurent going to be tripped up, so now we'll go to 4-on-4 for just a short bit. Ely now against Clarkson. Clarkson wins it back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck up to Ryba. Ryba to the red line. Can't get it through. Now Am Brewster up to Ely. Ely sticked away there. Ely one-timer there denied. Lindholm will be able to flip that one out. Acho tries to drag to the middle. Hollenbeck will take it away. Hughes to Ely. Ely over to Hughes. Hughes to Shegstead. Shegstead to Hollenbeck. Then off the boards and out. Lackinen. Lackinen across the blue line. Lackinen to the middle. And a one-timer there by Acho denied. Lindholm will go off the boards and out. Hughes goes up ice to Lackinen. Lackinen to Acho. And then Ryba pressed there against the New York bench. Hollenbeck with it. Over to Lindholm, now to Clarkson. Clarkson bodied off the puck. Halfway through the game here. Should cross the 10-minute mark of the second period. Shegstead to Lackinen. Denied there. Anderson then to Lindholm. To Westbrook. Westbrook now to Clarkson. Clarkson to the middle, denied. Dubois to Lackinen. And Brewster up ice to Shegstead. Over to Dubois. Dubois with a chance. Denied there by Anderson. Face-off won by New York. Press there. Acho now to Vincent. To Sokolov. Oh, and he had a lot of open net there, but couldn't get the shot through. Kuznetsov retreats. Goes up ice to Westbrook. Westbrook to Barron. Barron to Hollenbeck. Denied there. Hollenbeck then on the backhand, can't get a shot through. Duda to the blue line. Westbrook to Barron. Vincent to Mikhailov. Over to Winters. And now Winters to Duda. Duda sticked away by Hollenbeck. Mikhailov with a shot blockered away by Anderson. Hollenbeck bodied there. behind his own net, and now Romainders able to take it away for New York. Still just a 1-0 game here as we approach 6 minutes left here in the second. Mikhailov loses the puck, and now Barron up ice to Holenbeck. Holenbeck turns it over. Duda then gets his shot blocked by Romainders. And a tripping call here on Montreal. Puck will be touched up there. Locking in against McIntyre now. Face-off one there. Vincent able to take it away, and he'll be able to clear it there. So we will be 5-on-3 for 2 whole minutes, so 2 straight penalties there for Montreal. Barron over to Kovalov. Kovalov to the blue line now. Barron loses the puck. Kovalov shot gets blocked to the corner. Partanen off the boards and out. Kovalov to the middle. Now to Kuznetsov. Shot blockered away there by Zavina. Vincent out of the zone. Kuznetsov now to Ryba. Turned over there. Lackinen flipped out. Kuznetsov to McIntyre. McIntyre to Kovalov. Glove by Zavina. Clarkson against Franz Shegstead. Clarkson, Paul, over to Ryba, out of the point to Holenbeck. They'll continue to pass that puck around is New York. Holenbeck at the point, tried to get it down low to Clarkson, and it's denied by Shegstead. Just 20 seconds left here, 5-on-3. Paul denied there. Puck comes behind the net as the 5-on-3 is killed off by Montreal, so we'll stay 1-0. And Montreal now looks to go on the attack. De Laurent out of the box. We'll flip it in. Holenbeck loses the puck there. Shegstead now with it. Shegstead to Shegstead, denied there. And then Anderson able to stop that little poke from Lars Shegstead on net. Edmund Paul loses it to Yevgeny Ely. Hughes down the middle. Partanen with a slap shot denied there. And then Shegstead on the backhand can't get it to go. 2 minutes now here in the second. And Lackinen is able to bury that one over the glove of Otto Anderson. So now Ely against Nash as we are all square at 1 apiece. Here with 1:30 left here in the second. Big goal by Matthias Lackinen to just give some energy headed into the third. See if they can keep this a 1-1 game. Shegstead now to the red line. He'll continue to carry in, flip it in behind the net. Picked up by Romainders. Marlon Crew now with it. Up ice to Nash. Nash across the red line over to Krause. Krause to Bowden. Bowden with the slap shot doesn't get through. 30 seconds now. Duda will go on the attack for Montreal. They'll be bodied just outside the red line. Romainders up to McIntyre. McIntyre will continue to skate with it. Flips it back. 5 seconds here. Romainders to Crew. Krause with a chance. Doesn't get through. And Winters will take it away. And the horn will sound to end the second period. So Montreal with a late goal by Matthias Lackinen gets us all square at 1 apiece as we head to the third period right after this. Alrighty, folks, we are ready here for the third period from Mammoth Center. So we are all square, one apiece. Cesar Clarkson with the Empire goal and Matthias Lackinen. So the top line centers with both the goals here tonight. As Lackinen playing on the wing now here on this top line, but he can move over to center. Shegstead unable to get out of the zone as he's hammered there, and a penalty going to come up here against New York. Shegstead back to his feet, and now that puck will be picked up in the neutral zone by New York. So we will get a charging call here on Cesar Clarkson. So he will, after scoring the goal in the first, now we'll head to the box. Nash now against Ely. Ely wins it back. Sokolov to Acho. Acho over to De Laurent. Sokolov to the point. And now Hughes to Sokolov. Denied in front, and Anderson will jump on top of that. Heinonen loses the puck there. Heinonen will flip that puck out. Ely denied there by Anderson. Puck cleared out there by New York. Hughes tries to dig it out. Hughes now with it. Hughes with a high shot there, but it's gloved down by Anderson. Able to pick that one out of the sky. And now Westbrook across the line to the middle. Acho will pick that puck off. Will send out. So it will be an icing here. I don't know if Acho and Montreal forgot that. Oh yeah, you're on the power play. Westbrook able to win it back. Paul now to Lindholm. Paul. DiFellino loses it. Now Lackinen with it. Shegstead up to Dubois. Dubois still in the zone. Turns it over to DiFellino. And DiFellino, will flip it out. Hughes now to Shegstead. Shegstead across the blue line. And Lackinen with a big hit as we're back to 5-on-5. Lindholm now. Kuznetsov with the puck. Kept in by Westbrook. Westbrook goes cross ice to Paul. Paul then turns it over. Acho to Lackinen. Shegstead to Dubois. Denied there. And then Paul now to Hollenbeck up to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov will flip in. Acho to Shegstead. Shegstead bodied there. Now behind the net to Dubois. He'll come out front, get it to Hughes. Now back to Dubois, to the point to Shegstead, or to the high slot to Shegstead. Now Acho at the point. Acho with a slap shot, blocked by Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov will flip in. 5 minutes gone here in the third. All square, one apiece between the Mammoths and the Empire. That puck will be sent all the way down. And we will get another icing here. Lackinen now against Westbrook. Clarkson able to win it back. One-timer there, denied. Ryba to Clarkson to Hollenbeck. Snapshot there, denied. With the blocker by Zavina. Puck loose there, and Acho able to pick it up. Acho over to Hughes. Now to Dubois. Dubois to the red line. Into the zone. Dubois stopped there by Anderson, and he'll hold right there. Face off now, Shegstead against Clarkson. Clarkson wins it back. Hollenbeck flips it back to Heinonen, now to Clarkson. Jamie Rybit to the middle. Tried to set up Clarkson on the one-timer, and it was picked off by Shigstead. Sokolov across the blue line. Sokolov. Stop. It does squeak through. So Sylvester Sokolov going to get the goal here as it just squeaks through Otto Anderson. De Laurent against Clarkson now as Montreal takes their first lead of the game. 2-1 here. Just under 13 minutes now left here in the game. Hughes with a slap shot, and Anderson able to hold that one. De Laurent now against McIntyre. Drawn, taken away by New York. Krause will have it. Krause across the blue line. Krause will continue to carry. Shot goes wide. Blocked away by Montreal. Bowden to the point to Heinonen. Now to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck with a slap shot blocked there by Duda. And then another slap shot by Hollenbeck, and it will carry over the net. McIntyre cross ice to Bowden. Bowden back to the point to Heinonen. To Krause with a shot. Goes weakly towards the net, and Zavina will get a glove on top of that. De Laurent now against Nash. Puck loose there. DiFellino to Crew. Now to Romainders. Michelson will walk down. Blockered away by Zavina. Nash tried to kick it out. Nash, and then denied there. Mikhailov gets the puck on net to Zavina, and he'll just hold right there. De Laurent unable to win that puck. Mikhailov retreats. Gets it cross ice to Winters. Winters looking to attack up ice. He'll get the red line and in. Puck rims all the way around where Romainders will have. Romainders said up to Nash. Crew now up to DiFellino. DiFellino bodied there. Puck still loose there along the near boards. And it will finally be picked up by DiFellino. As it was underneath him for a second there. Vincent with a good stick check there, and now Duda will have it. Boris Duda retreats, advances up ice to Mikhailov over to Winters. Winters to De Laurent. De Laurent puts on the brakes. Winters over to Sokolov, denied by Anderson. Shagstead now against Clarkson. Crew up to Ryba. Ryba to Kovalov. Kovalov to Ryba. Ryba with the shot can't get through. Shagstead advances up ice to Acho. Acho still with the puck. It'll lose it to the boards. Now Shagstead with a shot denied by Anderson, and he'll hold right there. And Brewster to Shagstead. Shagstead down low. Sokolov. And a good stop there by Anderson. He's swimming there in his blue paint a little bit, but he's able to come up with the save. Romainders will flip it in. Puck rims all the way around where Acho will have it to Ann Brewster. And Brewster loses it. Clarkson then bodied there by Ann Brewster. Shagstead loses the puck there. Kovalov kicks it up the boards. And Brewster now with it. Gets it up to Shagstead. 6 minutes. Goes over to Ann Brewster. And Brewster to Lackinen. Lackinen across the blue line. Lackinen pauses. Lackinen bodied there by Crew. Westbrook able to take it away. Up ice to Westbrook. Westbrook flip it in. Colin Hughes goes off the boards up to Ely, and he's hammered there in the neutral zone. Marlon Crew with another big hit. Westbrook goes cross ice to Barron. Sokolov takes it. Sokolov to Lackinen. Lackinen flips it in. Heinonen up ice to Barron. Emil Barron goes up ice. And now Kuznetsov will have it. Kuznetsov across the blue line. He'll continue to carry. Kuznetsov tried to feed it down low, and Lackinen will take it away. Lackinen to the blue line. Now Shegstead into the zone, looking to make it a 2-goal game. Montreal look for that insurance goal. Holobeck gets it knocked away. New York trying to get things all square. 3.5 now left here in the third. Great game coming down the stretch here from the Mammoth Center. Duda to the middle. 3-on-1 here. Duda. Oh, good glove stop there by Anderson. Anderson done very well here in net tonight. He's going to need to be big these final 3 minutes to keep this a tight game for his Empire. Clarkson to Ryba. Ryba tries to drag it through. Over to Hollenbeck. Kovalov to Clarkson. Can't get a shot through. Clarkson then again, and it'll be gloved by Zavina. De Laurent now against Nash. De Laurent able to win it back. Vincent tried to get it to the middle. DiFolino, he scores! So off the turnover, New York gets us all square at 2 apiece as DiFolino able to beat Zavina. 2:20 now left here in the third, all tied at 2. Gottfried Hollenbeck now with it. He'll flip it in deep. Puck rims all the way around where Vincent will have it. Vincent advance up ice to Winters. Winters cross the middle and then loses the puck. DiFolino over to Michelson. 2-on-1 here. Michelson behind the net. Oh, and then a one-timer is denied there by Zavina. Good stop. Penalty coming up on New York. As we near the end of this third period, possibly head to overtime. Shegstead tried to get it across the De Laurent, and it'll be picked up there. Lackinen now against McIntyre. McIntyre able to win it back. Edmund Paul. Over to Barron. And now another penalty here. So Lackinen going to be guilty of the slash here for Montreal. So we'll head to 4-on-4 play for the rest of regulation if one team's able to score a goal here. Just a poor offensive zone penalty there. As Ely will face off against Kovalov. Face off one there, Nash to the point to Paul. Over to Heinonen. Heinonen to Paul, loses the puck there. Ely can't quite gain that step. Looked like he might have had a chance, but Heinonen blocks him off there. Ely now with the puck. Ely will kick it back into the neutral zone. 30 seconds. Vincent to Ely. Heinonen up to Ryba. Ryba loses the puck there. And that'll be offside. Face off here. De Laurent against Westbrook. Westbrook able to win it back. Hollenbeck body there. De Laurent brings it into the zone. 15 seconds. To Lindholm to Barron. Loses the puck there, and now a penalty here on Montreal. So a charging call right at the end of regulation. So the last minute and a half, I guess, of this game has just been penalty after penalty after penalty. Undisciplined play on both sides. Sokolov going to be guilty of the charge there. I don't really love that call. Maybe he's skating a little far into that hit. 8 seconds now here in the third as New York will have a 4-on-3 to start overtime if they're unable to score here in the final 3 seconds. Kovalov, the point, Heinonen. Gloved by Zavina, and he'll hold right there. So we will head to overtime. So a big point both of these teams will get, and now they'll battle for that second point. We'll head to the menu here and be right back to the action from Montreal. A 4-on-3 to start it for New York. So we do have a power play coming up. Heading in with the puck, advance to Ryba. Ryba tries to bring it in across the zone. He'll lose it to Shagstead, who will clear. Puck rims all the way around, and Westbrook will have it. He'll get it up to Clarkson. Clarkson to Ryba. Ryba tries to drag to the middle and it's sticked away. Partonen will have it, and he'll flip it out. Clarkson to Ryba, can't get a shot through, and Partonen able to get another clear from Montreal. Heading in now with it. Up ice to Clarkson. Clarkson to Ryba. Ryba pauses over to Heinonen. Denied there by Zavina. And he will just hold the puck right there. So New York dominating in the face-off dot here today. They'll have 5 seconds of 5-on-3 play here. Face-off one there by Montreal. Winters trying to clear, can't. Winters with it. It'll go behind the net, and now we'll have just a regular 5-on-4 power play. An odd thing to see here in overtime, but that was how many penalties we had near the end of the third period of undisciplined play on both sides. And then in now to Kovalov, up to Barron. Barron to the middle to McIntyre, sticked away. Puck will go wide of the cage, and then Brewster will have it. With just 10 seconds now left on the power play, so the next stoppage after this we will go back to 3-on-3 play, but for now we will skate 5 aside. Kuznetsov buried there. Sokolov on the attack, up to Acho. Acho sticked away. Puck will come into the corner where they'll dig away at it. They'll continue to dig. Sokolov to Shagstead, can't get a shot through, and now Barron will take it away. Barron tries to drag to the middle. Over to McIntyre, kicked out. Kovalov on the rebound. Can't get it past Zavina. Puck comes up the boards, and now Kuznetsov over to Kovalov. And Zavina will just keep play going. We'll continue playing 5-on-5. Acho buried there in the neutral zone. Kovalov will skate back with it. Then he'll flip up ice to Barron. Barron will get it in, and he'll rim all the way around. Acho now up to Hughes. Hughes retreats. Then goes cross ice to Sokolov. Sokolov up ice to Partonen. Partonen loses the puck there. Kovalov will have it. Kovalov up ice to Lindholm. Lindholm retreats. Gets it down to Clarkson. Clarkson sticked away there. Lindholm one-timer there, and it goes wide. Jamie Ryba pressed there, and now Shagstead will have it. Up to Partonen to Lackinen. Matthias Lackinen sticked away. And then Ryba will have it over to Lindholm. Lindholm to Kovalov. Kovalov will flip in. And now Hughes will have it. Just a minute now left here in overtime. Shagstead to Ely. Denied there. Polenbeck will have it. He's pressed to the boards there. Lackinen one-timer. Oh, and it goes high of the net there. Polenbeck. Now Clarkson. Clarkson loses the puck there to Vincent. Vincent reverses to Winters. Now they'll get it up ice to Lackinen. Lackinen to the red line and in. Lackinen over to De Laurent. Denied by Anderson. We'll hold right there. 30 seconds away from a shootout. So now we will finally get to the 3-on-3 play. Lackinen against Westbrook. Lackinen able to win it back. Vincent, he scores! So a heat-seeking missile sends it home for Montreal as they pick up the second point here tonight, as it'll be Jean-Charles Vincent that gets the overtime win for the Mammoths here tonight. So a great win here for Montreal. Go ahead and enjoy these last few highlights. We'll rejoin you for our post-game stats and information right after this quick break during these highlights. All right, welcome back for our post-game stats and information here from Montreal, the Mammoth Center, as the Mammoths come away with the overtime win over the New York Empire here tonight. Take a look at the stats on your screen there. New York 32 shots to Montreal 31, but it was that one at the end by Jean-Charles Vincent that puts the nail in the coffin and finishes things off for the Mammoths here tonight. Hits in favor of New York 42-34. Face-offs again in favor of New York 29-20. No power play goals here tonight as New York goes 0 of 6, Montreal goes 0 of 5, and no shorthanded goals for either side here tonight. Take a look at Montreal. Locking in with the 2 points here tonight, a goal and an assist. Vincent, the game winner. Both Shagsteads come away with assists, and Sylvester Sokolov with the first goal for Montreal here tonight. No points to Acho, Ely, Winters, Hughes, De Laurent, Mikhailov, and Brewster, Partanen, Kovalev, Dubois, Stephenson, Babcock, and Duda. And then the goaltending, Jake Savina with a great start. 32 shots with 30 saves for a .938 save percentage from the American goaltender. We then head across the way to New York. Not many point getters here tonight as DiFellino's was unassisted. His goal, he comes away with a point. Clarkson and Ryba then with points as well. Clarkson with the goal and Ryba with the assist. So no points for Holenbeck, Paul, Hennon, and Lindholm. Kovalov, Westbrook, Nash, Romanders, Barron, Kuznetsov, Crew, Krause, Michelson, Bowden, and McIntyre. Otto Anderson comes away with the overtime loss here tonight. 31 shots against, comes up with 28 saves for a .903 save percentage. Take a peek at a few of the goals here from tonight. So we have first goal by Clarkson. Very in-tight goal here. So he's set up well on the rebound. And just able to flip it past Jake Savina there for the icebreaker here tonight. Matthias Lackinen in the second period got things all squared at 1. Late in the second period, that shot just right over the glove of Anderson. Poor angle there by Otto. And then DiFellino with the game tire here in the third period late. Just another, that same kind of right. That one actually was a bad angle as well by Savina. So 2 bad angle goals given up, 1 by each goalie. DiFellino low, able to beat Savina there. And then the game winner, Jean-Charles Vincent off the face-off. The little snapshot, just able to beat it over the blocker of Otto Anderson here. Fires it past the netminder to end the game here and get the fans to go home happy tonight with a win. So that has been our coverage here for Montreal. One more game coming up tonight. Calgary will be in Toronto for a battle. Calgary now looking to keep pace with Montreal as they get 2 points here tonight. Toronto looking to extend their lead in the Canada division, currently at 2 points now. See if they can extend it with any points here tonight. So thank you for joining us here from Montreal. I am Les Talk. We will see you out in Toronto coming up next.